grid is going to go down, guys. Yeah. I want you to see this right here. Oh, shit. For those of y'all that don't know what's going on, man, I'm going to try to come and make this clear, man. Sorry, my phone was dead. But, yo, so we see what's going on with the solar flares, right? That's what they was this is the whole thing about today, right? The so-called September 24th or whatever. They waiting on the solar storm to come through, right? So anyway, you see that right there, right? See that? So why is we having these in the first place? What I want y'all to understand, man, and get ready for is this part right here, right? This book right here. Planet X, right? And the 2017 arrival, right? Now check this out. So what they are scared of is the event that happened on September 1st and September 2nd of 1859, which I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard about. It was the Carrington event, right? Which was one of the worst solar storms, I guess, solar flares released that they had on record, the worst ever. But this is what I wanted to show y'all, man, right here. This is the most important part. Because what we keep hearing about, no, on some real shit, let's not, you know what I'm saying, bullshit ourselves around. What do we keep hearing about? Right here. Right here. This time, events will be different, right? They saying this time events will be different from 1859, which was 1859. It was called the Carrington event. Y'all see that? Okay, this is what they're trying to get people ready for. When they talk about bug out bags and shit, y'all automatically jump to the war because the war is what got a lot of people attention. But step away from the war for a second and pay attention to this right here, right? What do we keep hearing about? Food shortages. We keep hearing about food shortages, right? We keep hearing about the power grid go down and everything. Like I said, this book is called the 2017. It's here right now. Whether you want to believe it or not, it is here. Planet X is here. They knows this, right? Look at all of this, okay? This time will be different, right? The event will bring down the electrical grid, right? Y'all see this? Pay attention to this part. And the shelves on the grocery stores will be cleaned out. In one day, right? They will be cleaned out. Banks, ATMs, all that shit. Ain't none of that's gonna work. What they be talking about? What they be trying to get y'all ready for, right? What they be trying to get y'all ready for? It ain't about, see, here we go with the ignorant stuff, right? Don't come on here being ignorant. I'm gonna block you out ASAP, right? It ain't about, it's 2017 was when they saying that it finally made its way in. Okay, we seeing the events. If you go to this page right here, this is why I don't like doing this shit. This is really not a game, man. It's really not a game. So we gonna go, not right there. We gonna go right here, right? So even though it's the 2017 arrival of Planet X, y'all see that, right? That's just the title, right? That's just letting us know. But right here, it says, right here, y'all go right here. It will look like a red cross when it appeared, right? He had indicated that it would appear between 2015 and 2025, okay? It will appear between 2015 and 2025, okay? Even though this says the arrival, the Planet X arrival, 2017. That's not what they saying. This is why I say when y'all automatically jump on people's stuff and y'all jump right out the window. Y'all automatically jump on people's stuff and y'all jump right out the window. Okay, this book right here. What do that look like? Right there, it say Planet X, the sign of the Son of Man. Okay, what does this look like right here, right? These are totally two different people. These are two different people, right? Look what he say right here. He said, this is Father Malachi. Father Malachi, where did he go? Right here. He said it would look like a red cross in the sky when it appeared. Look at the book. This a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? And then when we go here, right, the two sons, right? When we go to the two sons, right here. I'm finna block your eyes. You intended to stress me out. The fuck you think I'm reading all these books for fun? Bye, man. Okay. So, right here. Its movements on high were slow. Below it swirled in a manner of smoke. Okay? The two suns. Below it swirled in a manner of smoke and remained close to the sun whose face it hid. Right? Whose face? What? The two suns, right? You barely can see it because our sun is so bright. But as it comes in, notice the bloody redness in the sky when the sun comes up and when the sun goes down. The reason you ain't seeing Planet X like that is because its face is being, where it's at? Its face is being hid. It's two suns, okay? It says his face was hid. There was a bloody redness about it. Okay, when you see this bloody redness in the sky, that redness, that orangeness in the sky, it changed as it passed along its course, right? It's coming up with our sun and it's going down with our sun. Okay, all the wickedness that you seeing right now, and the more that is to come, is coming from this thing. Okay, so as above, so below. Okay, as these wars take a place up in the cosmos, there's also war taken down here in the mental of men. That's why you see so much emotional murder going on. So many, the mass shootings, y'all ain't seen shit yet. Nothing. It caused death and destruction in its rising and in its settings. Okay? It caused death and destruction. This as above, so below. And it's rising and in its settings. Okay? We already know that it's coming up with our sun. Okay? It remained close to the sun. We know this. So when those of y'all look up and you see this thing, there's two suns in the sky. Know what you are looking at. Okay? When the so-called Jesus told y'all to look to when the so-called Jesus told y'all about the signs of the times, what did he say? Look to the sky, to the moon and the stars for the signs, for them signs. Okay? To the sun, look up, right? For your listen. Y'all better pay attention. This shit is real, right? It's sweeping past Earth right now. It has a tail on it from one end of the earth even into the other. Okay, they have pictures in this one right here. I'm gonna show y'all right here about the pictures. And look at the time. Look at the weeks. Look at the time you're looking at. Time is getting short. Time is speeding up. Right there. The days of the years were shortened, and all time in the times of all things altered. The seasons were turned around. Pay attention to what's going on. 4 times the stars have moved to new position. Right now there's a pole shift going on. Pay attention. The stars have moved to new positions. And twice the sun appeared to change his direction of his journey. Twice the destroyer, right? That's coming up with our sun and going down with our sun. Twice the destroyer has struck the earth, and 3 times the heavens have opened up and shut. Twice the land has been swept with water. They have proof of this, right? Okay. I know the devil gonna come on here, you know. And let me get this guy off here. There's no playing on here. We don't even play around right here, man. I'm putting too much time, too much money in these books, man, to come and sit down and talk to y'all, man. And I appreciate it if y'all, you know what I'm saying, go spread the message, because the fucking global warming is fake. They said it in the book. The global warming is a hoax. Okay? So we go here. Right here, the destroyer. Right? It looks like this. It has wings on both sides. Wrap around. They wrap around the earth. Right here. Matter of fact, they show you how it's traveling right there. The moon, the sun, the dark star. Right there. The destroyer at the top. The moon was clothed beneath his feet. The moon was beneath his feet. Look at Revelations. Right here. Right here. And then a great wonder appeared in the heavens. Y'all got to listen. This is about the cosmos. Everything that y'all been taught is a lie. Okay? Pay attention. As above, so below. All these things, y'all thinking it's a man and all this and that. No, the only man that walked on water, the only son of man that walked on water was the Son. The Son. Pay attention. And then a great wonder appeared in the heavens. There was a woman who was clothed with the sun. The moon was positioned under her feet. These are ancient tablets. Look at it. Now pay attention. The sun, the woman who's clothed with the sun. The moon positioned under the feet, right? Right here. The hour of the destroyer is at hand, right? Man forgot about the days of the destroyer. Only the wise know where it went and that it will return at its appointed hour. It's doing this right now. This is what it's doing right now, okay? It raised across the heavens in the days of wrath. Its likeness was like a billowing cloud enwrapped in ruddy glow. You hear that? You hear that? Not distinguishable in joint or limb. Its mouth was an abyss from which came flame, smoke, and hot cinders. Okay? Now then, pay attention to what's going on in the heavens with the skies. Pay attention to the skies. This is what the main thing that y'all need to be looking at is the sky. Okay? Y'all see all the alignments we having, right? Remember the last alignment that we had December 21st, what was that? December 2021? When they kept talking about the alignment. Remember that? Okay. Pay attention. When ages pass, certain laws operate upon the stars in the heavens. Okay? Everything has to do with above. As above, so below. So while these things is taking place, while this war is raging up in heaven, it's also war mentally. It's a mental thing going on down here. Okay? This thing fucks with the mental. Okay? It say when ages pass, certain laws operate upon the stars in the heavens. Their ways change. Their movement and restlessness. They are no longer constant, and a great light appears redly in the skies. The great light is a sign before the end. Remember how this book right here? The 2017. Remember? 2017. Motherfuckers get to seeing all these extra suns in the sky. All this weird shit. You gotta pay attention, man. Then they go on to talk about what I was talking about in this book. Okay. Right here, Father Malachi, Father Malachi, the Vatican insider that knew about the inbound planet, right? He knew right here. This is his real name. He knew about an inbound planet which would cause destruction of millions of people. Okay? He indicated that it would appear between 2015 and 2025. The exact date is a secret. Okay? Hidden in the archives of the Vatican. Right? Then we go on to show, they talk about how global warming is a hoax. They talk about how that's been a hoax for years. Okay? Where is it? Anyway, these solar flares, right? We had one today. Okay? We had an M class. Come off the sun today, okay? Like I said, the main thing to focus on, this is their main worry. This is what they're worried about. On September 1st and September on the 2nd, 1859, the Earth inhabitants experienced the greatest solar storm recorded in history. This is what they're worried about right here, okay? The magnetosphere has a hole in it. They not telling y'all that. The everything is it's weak as fuck, okay? So for every spirit, every evil entity to come in right now, every demon, everything. This is why the minds are being wicked right now. And you will begin to see from these things, right? They knew that this was coming. Look, they knew that it was coming. The classification of the solar flares. What do we have going on? Look, the EMP effect in Planet X. So they knew, like dude said, around 2017, that this thing would be closer, right? They knew this. So with them knowing this, right? With them knowing that this thing would be closer around 2017. Okay? We'll go here. With them knowing, right? What is that right there? Right? The what? Look, we had an M class today. This was today, about 5 hours ago, I believe. An M class, the hole in Earth's magnetosphere. They knew about this. Who know who Jesse Ventura is? I've been watching Jesse Ventura for years speak on the deep state and all this shit before Trump even existed. Not before he existed, but before he existed as president, we had guys like Alex Jones and Jesse Ventura that we watched on YouTube 10, 12 years ago. Okay? And you don't have to believe, right? The highest impact solar flares normally experienced are X-class flares. What do we have today? An M-class. We had an M-class flare. Okay? This thing. The M-class flares have a 10th energy. What? And the C-class flares have a 10th of an X. Okay? Look it. We had this today. Now they go on to say the most powerful M-class, this was today. Okay? And S-class flares are often associated with a variety of effects on the near Earth. This is what they are scared of. When they talked about September 24th, they was talking about this. The M-class flare that happened this morning came off the sun. Okay, space, environment. Y-class exists, however, they are off the charts. In this section, look close. In this section, we'll discuss how Planet X will create these flares and effects on the Earth. Pay attention. It's happening right now today. You don't have to believe. I don't give a damn. Okay? All of this research and all of this shit, it's not for nothing. Okay? Now pay attention. This is what they are scared of. Now, ATMs. ATMs. Y'all see that right there, right? The ATMs and the banks, they won't work without without the electric current, the gas pumps, they won't work. Won't be no functioning. Food transportation will stop. Rioting and looting. Listen, man. Listen, okay? The book was wrote way ahead of 2017. Just know that, okay? Just know that. It's real. Whether y'all believe it or not, like I said, they even go on to show you and tell you, right, about the trucking industry right here. This is about Planet X high mass. The high level of magnetism it disrupts the surface of any planet it passes. Okay, now you remember the 7 years of the Great Tribulation, right? Remember the Bible, the 7 years of the Great Tribulation. All of this goes together. Okay, there's no man cracking the sky coming to save you. The earth will reset. Okay. 7 years prior to the passage, okay, the electromagnetic influence changes. The core of, you see the volcanoes. Is we not paying attention, right? Trigger major weather changes. Do you guys not see what's going on with the floods? Triggers major weather changes, okay? Seismic activity come on now. Must I go on? Must I go on? Okay, here it is right here. Weather accompanying, listen, right? Listen to what they say right here, though. Seismic activity, volcano eruptions, unexplained sinkholes, and bizarre weather accompanying its return. Who returned? The destroyer. The destroyer. It's out there. For those of y'all think the two suns is fake, oh, damn, my hand's rusty as hell. Okay, just know that I'm clean. All right, know that. Okay, so right here, where was I at? Accompany its return. So-called global warming. The so-called global warming is a cover story, right? The earth is heating up from the core outward because of the approach of Planet X. Okay, now you can believe, or you ain't got to. Okay, remember how they kept saying every 3,600 years we have that fucking that alignment. Remember how they kept saying that? Oh, this happened every 3,600 years. Nobody paying attention, right? Oh, so that happens every 3,600 years, right? When ages pass, certain laws operate upon the stars in the heavens. Their ways change, their movement and restlessness. They are no longer constant. The stars are no longer constant, but a great light appears redly in the skies, right? So then we go back. Every 3,600 years, like many of the stars of our universe, our sun is a member of a binary star system, right? Planet X is a brown dwarf star, right? Listen, y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. It orbits what? Every 3,600 years around what? Our sun. Our sun. Our sun. What did it say? Right here. We go back. Then that's when we go back. Right? Little here and a little there. You cannot study with one book. I keep telling y'all, you cannot be studying with one book. Right here. Right here. It remained close to the sun, whose face it hid. Whose face it hid. It was a bloody redness about it. It was a bloody redness about it. Okay? It's so much more, man. It's so much more. I don't even want to get that deep into it, but just know. Get you some, I don't know. Get you something, shit. But at the same time, I don't know, man, because, you know, I see what's going on, and a lot of these people that they don't see what's going on, right? So with the pole, there's a pole shift, right? They don't call it a pole shift. This is exactly what's going on. The pole, the earth is flipping, and the Most High said this, right? It's just everybody take what's written in the Bible as some type of fucking fairy tale or something where they just can't believe. They just can't believe, or they take it as a fairy tale because how they've been taught. But what you got to understand is, like Jesus told the wise man, even if I showed you, you still wouldn't understand. Even if I showed you, you still wouldn't understand, because these things are written in parables and syllables. So some things you might not even understand. Okay, he said, behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty. He maketh it waste, okay? Pay attention. The earth, the Lord, behold, there's no man coming back to save you guys, okay? The Most High never changed. And the word rapture isn't in the Bible not one time. You cannot go in that one Bible and find the word rapture, okay? Now, behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and he maketh waste, right? And he turn it upside down. Pay attention. The Lord causes the Lord causes this. He causes. He turned. This is the pole. Who's causing the pole shift? Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and he maketh it waste, and he turned it upside down and scattered abroad the inhabitants of thereof. Right? Okay. Right? The Lord maketh the earth empty. Right? He does that. But how is he gonna do that? How is the Lord going to make the earth empty? How is he going to make it? How is he going to scatter the inhabitants thereof? You go to your same King James Bible right here. Jeremiah 25. Disaster will soon spread from nation to nation. There's not one nation. Y'all see everybody is getting a touch of a flood, a touch of a tornado, a touch of a something. Disaster will soon spread from nation to nation. They will come like a powerful storm to all faraway places on the earth. The destroyer. Pay attention. In the Corbin Bible, big old Corbin Bible right here, big as hell, right? What do they call it? The destroyer, right? What did Jeremiah call this thing? And you guys' Bible, what do they call that? The doomsday ship called the destroyer. In Egypt was seen in all the lands thereabout. Now, what did Jeremiah say? Jeremiah said that they will come like a powerful storm to all faraway places on earth. Jeremiah was not lying. He called it what? The destroyer. What did they say in the Corbin Bible? Disaster will soon spread from nation to nation. They will come like a powerful storm to all faraway places on earth. On earth. What did they say in the Corbin Bible? They said every place on earth, every inhabitant on earth will get a touch of this thing. You can believe, you ain't got to believe, pay attention to the sky. Something's going on with the sky, right? So Jeremiah called it the destroyer, right? Right here, what they calling it? Chapter 5, the destroyer. What is the destroyer? The destroyer, now go look in your dictionary and look up the word destroyer. It means to put an end to, whether it's a civilization, a nation, or whatever. Go look up the destroyer. Somebody get a dictionary, right? So here we go here. We go back. Now pay attention to what Jeremiah says, and then go look up at what Isaiah said in the book of Isaiah. Disaster will soon spread from nation to nation. They will come like a powerful storm to all faraway places on the earth. The destroyer will come against every town, right? Nobody's safe. It will come against every town. Not one town. Not one town. You're seeing the effects over in China, over in Pakistan and shit, because it's closer over there as it goes around. But it's coming. Get ready, for your redemption lies nigh. It's real close. Get ready, it's coming. You're going to see powerful storms and everything that you've never seen in your life. These sinkholes and shit, the mud floods that these people was talking about in these books is motherfucking real. And they letting y'all know right now, because I'm here to tell y'all, I spent cash money on this shit. Ain't nobody bought these books from me, man. I got interested in what I thought I was seeing in the sky. I kept on seeing this shit in the sky. And can't nobody tell me what I seen with my own eyes, man. I got videos and pictures of this shit myself. So you can't tell me what I done seen with my own eyes. Okay? The destroyer will come against every town. Not one town will escape. The Lord said this will happen. Now the Lord said that will happen, right? The Lord also said, right? How would he make these things happen? Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty. He maketh it waste. He turned it upside down and scattered abroad the inhabitants thereof. If you can't tell that that's a pole shift, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Okay? Then we gonna go here. I want to go back to this lady that's clothed with the sun. Right? Matter of fact, right here. God. Right? Creation. Chapter 3, verse 2. Okay? You cannot study with one book. Right? Okay. God calls the celestial dragon. Who? The thing that y'all see that's red, it is red. It's out there. It has wings on it from one end of the earth even to the other. Not physical, real wings, but the wings have debris in it. Fire and brimstone. As the magnetosphere gets weak and the magnetic field weakens. Okay, the Most High said that the sky will rain fire and brimstone. The sky will rain fire and brimstone. You can believe it or not. God calls the celestial dragon. Who is the celestial dragon? That old devil, that old snake. They had y'all thinking it was a man or it was within. The whole time it was out there. God calls the celestial dragon from out of heaven to come and accomplish her about. The seas were loosened from their cradles and rose up, pouring across the land, creating what? Okay. At this time, a great destruction on earth caused. The celestial dragon from out of heaven come to accomplish her about. The dragon was frightful. Behold, it lashed its tail. Full of what? It breathed out fire and hot coals. Fire and brimstone. Okay? Fire and brimstone. It will afflict upon mankind. It is coming. You can believe it or not. Look at the sky. Follow the sky. You ain't got to. It really don't matter. Okay? Our dark sister. Right? The binary system. They've been talking about this shit for years. You know what I'm saying? Go get it, look it up. Right here. They try to break it down a little bit more. The star grew waxed. Right? The star. This thing is a star. For those of y'all that don't understand, our sun is a star. Okay? The star grew waxed to a great brightness. What? It grew waxed to a great brightness. It was awesome to behold. It put forth horns and sang, being like no other ever seen. Right? Men seeing it among themselves, they said, surely this is God appearing in the heavens above us. The star was not God, though it was directed by his design. Right? Right? Who causes this thing? The Lord causes the Lord maketh the earth empty and he maketh the waste. Right? He turned it upside down. Right? This is how he called. Though it was directed by his design, but people had not the wisdom to understand, right? And then he goes on to tell you how wisdom has been revealed and increased, right? Right here. Well, that's not that part. This is the lady that I wanted to get back to, right? The lady that has the dragon with her that they had over here on the tablet, on the stones, right? Okay, they talk about it in Revelation. See, the Bible is not a fairy tale, y'all. The Bible is not a fairy tale. No matter how you look at it, you better get into it. Because guess what? If you don't know the Bible, you don't know God. If you don't know the Bible, you don't know God. Guess what? What is God? God is the Word. What is the Word? The Word is God. How do you get to know God if you don't get to know the Bible? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make no sense to me at all. Okay, at all. Look at the promises that the Lord just he breaks it down and let you know exactly what's coming for you. Okay, behold, then a great wonder appeared in heaven right before. Listen, you ain't gonna see this shit. This is all within. And then the only thing that you probably see is these bodies in the sky, right? They say, and then a great wonder appeared in the heavens. There was a woman clothed with the sun, The moon was positioned, see it like, listening to this shit would sound like a fairy tale. This sounds like a fairy tale. You got to open up your mind, man, and pray for understanding so you can know exactly what's going on, because this right here is serious. This is one of the most serious parts out of the Bible. They say, a great wonder appeared in the heavens. There was a woman who was clothed with the sun. The moon was positioned under her feet. She, our dark sister, which is the Bible, y'all know what it is. She, our dark sister, had a crown of 12 stars on her head, escorting, orbiting her celestial body. Then another wonder appeared in the heaven. There was a giant red dragon. This is what the Bible say, but they make it be known what it is, celestial. It was a giant red dragon. Tail swept a third of the stars out of the sky and threw them down to earth. Then I just fire and brimstone, right? Y'all think it's a god. Y'all think it's a game. The dragon caused the pole shift. Believe it or not, I told y'all, God, the Bible does not lie, y'all. When he said that he turned the earth upside down and scattered the inhabitants thereof, y'all better pay attention, nigga, while you're sitting back and you believe in. Listen, the dragon caused a pole shift that made the stars appear and move in unison down toward the horizon, right? So this dragon, this great dragon, right, caused the pole shift. The dragon caused the pole shift that made the stars appear to move unison down toward the horizon. The giant dragon, that old snake, right? That old snake with its red meandering comet-like serpentine tail, called the who? The devil. Called who? The devil, right? Remember the 7 years of the tribulation? Y'all remember the 7 years of the tribulation? Okay, let me go a little bit deep. 7 years of the tribulation. Y'all remember that, right? Because for some reason, people don't believe. They don't believe. All right? Behold, speaking to the ears of my people, the words of the prophecy, which I will put in the mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written on paper. Okay? You know what prophecy is? Something that is to come. Cause them to be written on paper. For they are what? Faithful and true. I told y'all, faithful and true. You can believe or you ain't got to believe, y'all. Fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee. He said, don't let nobody scare you when you speak in these words. Fear not those that speak against thee. Fear not them, because my words are true. Listen to this, y'all. Listen, which I will cause them to be written on paper. For they are faithful and true. The Most High, this shit is real. It is he, they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee. These people don't have nothing but imagination. Something that they think they know. This is way more powerful than anything that you was thinking with your mind. Okay, you will be destroyed. Okay, so he's and if it's not through nuclear war, it will be through the reset of this earth. And it's a promise. The Most High is promising this. He said, fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Okay? Listen to what the Lord says, because then it get deeper. It gets deep right here. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues. What's going on in this world, y'all? What's going on in this world? Letting us know what's happening right now. He's about to scatter the abroad thereof. I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, y'all. Famine, death, destruction. Look into what's to come. These are the prophecies of what's to come. And he gonna tell you why it's coming. You don't mess with the children. You don't mess with the kids. Okay? He said, hold on. He gonna tell you exactly why it's coming. Right? For all the unfaithful shall die and they're unfaithful. For all y'all believing in there's a blessing coming and got these fake ass TikTok pastors and all this on here lying to y'all, death and destruction is coming to this world. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, a sword, famine, death, and destruction. For the wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Okay, there's no blessings coming here. Their hurtful works have been fulfilled. Listen, their work is done. For the wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay? Are fulfilled. Their work is done. Therefore, said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more, touching their wickedness, right? These laws that they making. Who's passing these laws? They done threw the Most High out the land. Listen, touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves. They making all of this themselves. There's a law of the land, and there's a law also. Like it's like as above, so below, man. If there's a universal karma out here, okay? Therefore, said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves, okay? Themselves. Behold, listen, so much they have killed so many people, so many innocent, so much blood crying out from this place, okay? These are the people that go speaking peace and bringing war. Behold, the innocent, right? The innocent, all that them slaves and all that shit that have been killed, the righteous. Do y'all know that it was righteous people that was killed, whether they was in this land or whether they wasn't, they was murdered by the dozens, okay, by the millions, okay? Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cry unto me. And the souls of the who? The just. The souls of the just complain continually. What are they complaining for? This revenge. He said continually. He said, and therefore, said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive me all the innocent blood from among them. Okay? Now pay attention to what's going on, because my people was asleep. Behold, my people was led to the flock. He said, my people was led to the flock, to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land, right, of bondage. But I will bring them out with a mighty hand, right? Check this out, right? For those of y'all that don't understand, man. Woe be unto that wretch, right? It's all happening, right? And thou shalt go steadfastly unto Babylon, right? And make her afraid. But look at what's going on. Y'all got to see what they saying about Asia, right? Look at what's going on. Y'all see what's going on with China and Pakistan and all that over there, right? Look at these judgments, loud and clear. Woe be unto Babylon in Asia, okay? Woe be unto thee, Babylon in Asia. Grid yourselves, okay? You could it's judgment in this world, y'all. It's judgment in this world. It's sackcloth. And here, bewail your children and be sorry, okay? Be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Your destruction is at hand. Right now, in these days, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Look at what's going on in China. Look at what's going on. They flooding on one side, got a drought on the other side. A flood is, listen, who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you. Okay, they over there scorching hot. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent to you. Okay, plagues. This place is gonna be destroyed, y'all. And look, do y'all see, y'all? Do y'all see what's going on, man? Come on now, man. Must I go on, man? Must I go on, man? I mean, it's all in these books, man. Okay? Everything they took this out of the Bible. So you wouldn't have one of these, right? But I advise you to get it. I'd advise you to get that, even those, but that mainly. We need this. 21st Century Master Edition. Okay? 21st Century Master Edition. I advise y'all to get that. Planet X. Like I said, man. There go the author. I advise y'all to get this. Okay? It's needed. It is needed, man. It is needed. They threw us off in time, man. Planet X, the 2017 arrival. Okay? It's things going on right now in this sky, man, that we need to be paying attention to. We need to be paying attention to, man. We ain't paying attention to it. Okay? And, hey, you cannot study with one book. Okay? You cannot study with one book, must I remind you. Okay? I don't want to sit here. I don't like to argue with my people. I don't even want to argue with the Caucasian folks. You know what I'm saying? But they like to come around and they want to act like they not the ones whose fathers have inherited lies. And not only that, they refuse to see what's going on. This is what I don't like about them. Okay? They refuse to see these floods and these storms, right? They refuse to see this shit. This is what I don't like. Okay? They refuse. They act like they can't learn nothing new, or they act like they couldn't have been misled, right? Right? Y'all got to see when they talk about how man was born out of the earth, y'all. How man came from, as they say, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But hold on, where was I going? Real talk, man. Oh yeah, it was about right here. Now y'all see how we got these little floods, right? Y'all see how we got these people refuse to pay attention. The book right here, man. If the book is so fucking accurate, I want to meet the man myself. I hope he ain't dead. This right here. This shit right here is so accurate. He put names and everything on it. I want to meet this man, give him a shout out, man. He really, really, really like, you know what I'm saying? Put it there. But anyway, okay? What Planet X is causing? Y'all see y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, it caused death and destruction, and it's rising in the setting. It swept the earth with a great cinder rain, y'all. Okay, the little floods and shit y'all seeing, it swept the earth with a great cinder rain, caused many plagues, hunger, and other evils. It bit at the skin of men and beasts until they became melted with sores. Okay, red iron oxide. It's coming real soon, man. The earth is shit is changing. Whether y'all believe it or not, man, watch for the mudslides and shit. Watch for the mudslides and the earth to crack up. More sinkholes is coming. We know that from this. Generation constitute generations. Jesus. Okay, this one they was talking about how Jesus was breaking that down, right? They was trying to break it down. What constitute a generation? Jesus plainly stated that a generation shall not pass until all of these things that are fulfilled. Is a generation 120 years or 100 years or 70 years or 50 years? 1 year fulfills all of these requirements. Then they go on to talk about 2017 and how it was going to approach, right? Where's that? Government insider, when they talk about right here, the destiny governor, could it be that the government insiders from NASA, DOD, and the CIA know that 2/3 of the population of the planet could perish during the coming what? During the coming what? What I say? The Most High said what? What the Most High say? Huh? What did the Most High say? During the coming pole shift, y'all. Okay, so they know. Could it be that the CIA, insiders from NASA, DOD, right? That 2/3, how many people they say in the Bible was going to die, right? During this great tribulation that we call the pole shift that they call the great tribulation, right? Okay. 2/3 of the population of the planet could perish during the coming pole shift, y'all. Okay. Caused by the what? Caused by the who? Okay. Caused by the what and caused by the who? Okay. They know. Okay. We getting the effects right now. That great cinder rain is possible. Every secretive government, man, everybody know, aware of what is expected. Everybody. That the Vatican is fully abreast, right, of what's happening right now. The public is not being warned. They have no chance. They virtually have no chance to prepare, y'all. We have no chance to prepare. They not telling us. We have no chance to prepare. And this right here, when the storms and the floods and shit that y'all seeing, the droughts and it raining in the desert and shit, this is what we see in the Great Tribulation, the 7 years prior. The seven years prior to the passage, right? Prior to that passage. That is what we are seeing and witnessing right now. Right now, y'all. You ain't got to believe. I don't care. But you cannot study with one book. Okay? The so-called global warming is a cover story. The so-called global warming is a cover story. Okay? The earth is heating up from where, y'all? Where the earth is heating up at? Where is the earth heating up at, y'all? The earth is heating up from the core outward. Because of what? Because Planet X is pulling, baby. Because the mass, the size. Because of the approach of Planet X, okay? During the 20th century, there were about 35 volcano eruptions. Typical year. Do y'all hear this shit? Do y'all know how many volcanoes we get erupted every day right now? Is y'all not following along? Am I the only one that's really keeping up with this shit? Huh? Okay, right. During the 20th century, there were about 35 volcano eruptions, right? Right? Now, they say, and now there are more than 35 eruptions every single day, right? Only if you understand the truth, you could hope to understand. Listen, don't come on here with them lies. Only if you understand the truth can you hope to understand the incomprehensible events taking place today, God damn it. Okay? Taking place today, man. Okay? There's a war coming. And I ain't only talking about over in Russia. They know what time it is. Okay? That's why they starting the war. R.I.P. Rap the News. That's what I'm talking about, man. Straight up. Rap was the truth, man. R.I.P. my brother. And guess what? When he left here, when he died, his work was done. Because you know what? The whole world got to seeing it. The whole world got to seeing it. And I thank that brother, man. That's why I put so much time, so much effort, and so much money into these books, man. For the simple fact is that was a great brother, man, and he brought forth the truth. And right now, I wish he was here to see what we see right now today with our own eyes, man. And you know what? I ain't scared. It's beautiful. And if you ain't ready, you better get ready. Get ready! For real. I'm not playing, man. It's serious, okay? It's serious, man. Y'all can believe all this. I'm gonna let y'all know the books, a couple books. Let y'all know before I get up out of here, man. These just the books I'll be studying for plan. Of course, you can use, Bible. You know what I'm saying? Bible always got some truth in it. You know what I'm saying? Planet X, 2017 arrival. Okay. Planet X, Corbin Bible. All right. It's the Rosetta Stone. While the Corbin Bible is the Rosetta Stone of Planet X, right? They just breaking it down. This right here itself, big old book. It's the master edition. Ancient manuscripts, man. Right there. Corbin Bible. For real. Get ready, y'all. Also, Planet X, the Son of Man. All right? Get ready, y'all. Shalom, man.